Let's go! Who's ready? Who's ready? Oh, boy. I told you today I wouldn't bring the negative energy. I wouldn't do it to you, even though I really like the Eagles to win this game. Today is about having a little fun. Barber's all decked out in his Giants gear.
Of course
He's got his Giants scarf, his Giants hoodie, his Giants hat. Everybody's Giants out. We're ready to go.
That's because I am fully confident that the Giants can win this football game. Fully confident. I know that the Eagles are one of the best teams in the National Football League this year, that Jalen Hurts should have been the MVP, that they led the league, all those things. I am fully confident in the Giants, and I'm going to, over the next 4 hours, I'm going to convince you if you believe otherwise.
Wow.
Why? Because there's so many Giant fans who are not content, because I don't think anybody's content right now. There are so many Giants fans that they're okay if the Giants lose. And how can you be okay after getting this far, after exceeding so many low expectations, after blowing through the ceiling that was artificially set for this Giants team, because there was so much unknown. Who's our head coach? Who's our general manager going to be? What's our quarterback situation? Is Saquon going to be any good? What about the offensive line? It's one of the worst in the NFL. What about defense? We know this Wink guy, but didn't he get fired from Baltimore? What are we doing? We don't have any talent. Guess what? You have a lot of talent. You got a great coach. You got a great general manager. And most importantly, you have belief. That you can't discount belief. I'm not talking about us as fans. I'm talking about inside a locker room. Those guys believe that they can win. And let's be real. That's half the battle. And on top of that, it's the Philadelphia freaking Eagles.
That's right.
Exactly. You know this team very well. You know what they do great. You know what they don't do well. Go get them. Have belief, Giants fans. I know you. If they lose and you'll say, oh, well, next year we're going to be so like, fantastic. Worry about that next year. Worry about that in 2 months, 3 months. Once the combine starts coming around, you start thinking about who you're going to draft. Right now, believe that the Giants can win, because I believe that they can win. And I know that they can win. They on paper, they're outmatched. Of course they're outmatched. I don't even need to go through the statistics.
Yep.
But football isn't played in a notebook, man. Football's played on a football field, and it's going to suck down at the link. It's going to suck in Philadelphia. A lot of Giant fans are scared to go, but whether you're sitting on your couch or whether you're trekking the fight that's about to happen in the link, go support this team and believe that they can win, because you know that Brian Dable stood up on probably Monday or Tuesday and told this exact same thing to this team. Forget about previous history. Forget about the last 18 matchups. Forget about the 2 that happened this year. This is a different team right now, the New York Giants, and they believe in their quarterback. They believe in themselves, and I believe that they can win this football game.
My boy is hyped. I expected nothing else out of you, Barber.
Be?
Well, I mean, generally, you're fairly conservative. I'm the loudmouth. I love the energy that you're emitting.
It's the playoffs.
I understand that. And it's the Eagles.
Exactly.
It's disdain.
That's the biggest thing.
It's
the Eagles.
Disdain. They hate us. We hate them. And I got news for you. And this should fuel you. It's one thing to hate somebody in the sporting sense. Mm-hmm. I don't even think that they respect you right now.
They don't believe it.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't believe
They're booking NFC Championship plans already.
I bet somebody already got a tattoo.
Super Bowl.
Somebody's already got a tattoo.
Oh, well, that's, yeah. Although I'm sure there's a few Giant fans who did that as well. I mean, there's always that clown who gets
not this year, though. Not this
social
year.
media love.
Not this year.
This is awesome. It's 10:08. We're going to have a blast today. 877-337-6666. Tiki and Tierney here on the Fan.
And BT's putting on the jersey.
Well, you know.
He's putting on the jersey. Yeah. It's happening.
No, whether it's going to happen or not happen, it's going to go down or not go down at noon. But obviously, we're going to have these calls. We're going to listen. I do want to say one thing, because you know, hey, Jet fans, you got to sit there. You can listen, whatever. You can chime in. You can root for the Giants. You can root against the Giants, whatever.
Know what, Jet fans? Root for your brethren in New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Become a Giant fan
I know
for a day.
that sounds good, but that's not going to resonate with diehard
I
Jet
don't
fan.
care.
But I get that.
I don't even care.
I got
if you're bringing negativity, if you want to talk about the Jets and why the Jets are jealous,
the Jets
that
don't
the
matter
Giants
today.
are. Of course they're not.
No, but
I'm saying, Jet fan, root for your brethren
He's
in
pumped.
New York.
Let's go.
Why not?
Because it's just not the way it goes.
I don't care if the way it goes. Change history.
Woo!
Change the way that crap has been done in this city
man.
for years, and root for the team that's still in it.
Root for the team or not root against.
I don't
there's
care
a
about
big
rooting
difference.
against. I know you're not rooting for
No,
Philly. And if
no,
you're rooting for
definitely not
Philly,
rooting
you can
for
go
Philly.
down the turnpike and take your ass to wherever the hell they live in Philly and go scream and yell and become an Eagles fan, right? Not forget rooting against the Eagles. Root for the Giants. This is your brethren. This is your neighbor. This is the person who teaches your kid. This is the person who picks up your garbage or feeds you lunch or manages your money. Whatever it is.
Okay.
This is your Giant fan. It's your
Oh,
neighbor.
boy.
Root for that guy. Come on, Jet fans, get it right.
There are very few moments that actually come together for us as sports fans. And I mean, with the culmination of a championship. I know the way we talk and the way we comport ourselves, you'd think that we got 1 million championships in our back pocket. Knicks haven't won since 73. The New York Mets have not won since 1986. The New York Yankees have not won since 2009. The New York Jets have not won since 1969. And by the way, speaking of Jets, for Giants fans, Joe Namath called the show yesterday. He said, "Put the damn jersey on already."
And send them a picture that's signed by you, BT.
Yes. The Giants, we know the last time they won. It's been a little bit, although not as long as others, but the last decade's been hard. The Rangers, been a long time, all right? The Islanders, been a longer time.
Nets.
Devils, the Nets haven't won a championship since the ABA. The Devils, they won a couple in the early 2000s with Scotty Gomez and Brodeur and those crew. But, listen, I get it. We feel like we're the city of champions. We're actually not.
Well, you know what they call
We're not.
Philadelphia, the
So
city
when this
of
comes
brotherly
along,
love.
embrace it.
Yeah, the city of brotherly love is Philadelphia. It's brotherly hate down
Screw
there.
them. They can't stand us.
Let's
We can't
make
stand.
this
Screw them.
the tri-state
Philly.
of brotherly love. This tri-state of brotherly
I
love.
believe I can fly.
I believe I can touch the sky.
Yeah, although the only thing is, you know who usually flies?
Who's that?
Eagles.
Stop.
Eagles do
Come
fly.
on. With your,
I'm just saying.
why are you throwing in that?
But it's true. Eagles fly.
You're throwing in the hate.
No, I'm not. I just picked the wrong song. I'm calling myself out. And by the way, savage, dude. And I'm not surprised. I come in today. I beat you by about 20 minutes or so, right? Got my cup of coffee, my laptop, ready to do all my work. Dive in. I come into our studio, and there is the Giants barber jersey neatly laid out right on in front where I'm sitting right now, where I'm hitting this little radio thing, waiting for me. Just savage. And it's all Huff. It's all Huff.
I'm changing it. I'm getting rid of brotherly. Zoo gave me the name.
What?
The tri-state of love. The tri-state of love.
Tri-state of love. Yeah.
The tri-state of love.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you, Aaron Boone.
Zoo, turn on that baby making music. I'm just kidding.
I'll tell you what, Giants win. There's going to be a few extra babies made this week, including maybe one down the hole with Mr. Marash. Aaron Boone is all about the Eagles. You know that. Jalen Brunson is all about the Eagles. We know that. So you're ready. You got to pace yourself. As I said yesterday, TikTok, it's a slow crawl to what should be an awesome night. Hopefully it goes great. You know where I stand, but today's not about that. Today's not about
the Giants can win. I
game.
fully believe the Giants will win.
Of course you believe
27-24. One possession game. The Giants find a way to pull it out.
All right. 877-337-6666. Let's go. We start with Kyle in Jersey City. Kyle's on the fan. What's up, Kyle?
Hey, guys. Great to talk to you again. I told you you're becoming part of my tradition.
Love it.
And you guys will be bringing good luck to the game this weekend.
We're part of the superstition now.
Exactly.
I love
You're
it.
in it.
I love it.
I'm calling on Monday
CBT.
and blaming you.
The tri-state of love. See, we're part of it.
That's taking roots.
Even though BT's a Jet fan.
That's right.
I love it. Thank you,
right.
Kyle.
Yeah. So my question for you guys, because I hate Philly. They got cheesesteaks. They got Rocky. They got the Silent Declaration of Independence. That's it. That's all that city has. I don't care.
I cracked.
Well, they
that.
also have the team that's beaten you 15 of 18 times. They also have that.
All right.
I'm just
But this
saying.
game seems to be there's a lot of history going on, just like the with the 2007 season for us and the 2008 where they beat the Vikings, then beat us in the divisional round.
Mm-hmm.
So there just seems to be a lot of superstitions going on. So I'm going to be wearing the same Giants Hawaiian shirt. I'm going to be going to Ed Mary's to watch it. Do you guys have any superstitions when it comes to games, as ridiculous as it is? Do you wear the same shirt or anything like that?
I'll let the former player answer that first. Go ahead. Thanks for
It's
the call.
funny.
Thank you, sir.
Post playing career, I don't think so. Like I don't go sit in a certain place in my house. I don't go have the certain beverage, certain meat. I don't do any of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I was playing, I did. But it was all like what my pregame meal was. Ron Stone, before he left and went to Oakland, he used to always make me like a waffle. And then I'd have like the craziest pregame meal. I'd have like a waffle and it's like a piece of steak and some spaghetti. And then I'd go to the game and I'd get in the corner and read the Wall Street Journal or the weekend edition of the Journal. I'd get in the equipment room if I was home. If I wasn't home, I'd go sit on the equipment rooms, like the charts. But in Philly, it was all about the energy, man. It was all about like fighting the hate that you felt as soon as you drove into the parking lot, then of the Vet, now of the Link. They're screaming at you. They know it's your bus because the police are leading you. They're throwing milkshakes at you. They're throwing batteries at you. It was crazy. You get on the field, they're cussing at you, throwing nonsense down from the stands. And you know what? All it did was drive you, made you more motivated to go kick their ass. So this weekend, tomorrow, when the Giants players, they feel all of that. Like, it's just hate. And it's not like, oh, I hate you in a sporting sense. It's like
He's cut.
They really want to hate you. You take it, you channel it, you turn it into a victory. Make him limp out of there.
He's not a machine. He's a man.
Make him limp out of there. Like Rondé Barber made him limp out of there.
That's right. Suck that,
yards.
Philly.
Exactly.
How you like that touchdown? How you like that pick six, McNabb? Suck on it. Oh, man. Oh, my God. I will tell you, though. I will tell you one thing. And this is not to, like, hijack the but there has been, and we've kind of hinted at this week, there's been a little, how do I say this nicely without alienating anybody? There's been a little wuss factor on the air this week.
I was wondering where you were going.
I should go to the game.
I was wondering where you're going. I thought you were going to go Philly's better, like you did yesterday.
Well, I've already said that. No, I'm on the record with that. I've got Philly winning the game. I hope I'm wrong. No, I'm talking about, I want to go, but I'm nervous. I want to go, but I don't want to have stuff thrown at me. I love to go, but those guys are nuts out there, down there. What the hell happened to us?
Go. If you can go, you have the means, you have the ability, go. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Find those tickets. They're expensive, but go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The Giants haven't been in the postseason in a decade.
Over under, and it haven't. Yeah, over under 5,000 Giant fans in the building.
Over.
I don't know about that.
I'm going to go over.
I hope you're right, but I don't know about that.
I'm going to go over.
You're going to go over?
I believe it. I believe in you, Giants fans.
Uh-huh. I mean, I do too, but what we've heard on the radio all week, and that's the representation of the fans.
Yeah, true, but those are just the ones calling. It's the ones that are going. They're not calling because they're gearing themselves up in their minds.
Clandestine.
They're going to go under the cover of night and show up in section 1010 or 110 or 105. Giants gear, sit in front row.
Tough. Over under 5,000 Giant fans in the house on Saturday night. Over under 5,000.
I think that they'll show up. I think
5,000?
4,000. Yeah.
Zoo, I'm probably going to go under on that.
Over.
Based on the way they were calling in to Carton and Roberts yesterday, I don't think there's going to be a single one outside of Marash and McMonagle there.
Yeah, is McMonagle going? So what? Craig got him tickets, and he's deciding if he's going to go? Is that what that is?
Yeah, because I guess he was going to watch it with his sons, at home, and it's a little bit of a trip, to go alone. He's got to find someone, too. I think Marash was just
how hard is it? Would you like to come to a Giants playoff game with me?
No,
I don't know. I have something to do.
Well, everybody's scared to go.
Well, that's one thing,
scared
I guess.
Of what?
Yeah.
What are you scared of?
Scared of getting their asses beat from those lunatics
They're not
down
going
there.
to beat you up.
I hear you.
Seriously.
No, well, hold on.
It's social media right now.
Yeah,
Right? Everybody's got a phone.
there.
All right, you want to punch me? Go ahead. Do it right now. Tell me your name. Great.
Yeah.
Who's your employer? Great.
Yeah, you're fired.
Why don't you just give me your bank account because I'm going to take every dime out of it.
I got you. But, dude, they beat up
Don't be scared.
Well, they did actually. He did well. But they had a fight with a Philadelphia 76er a couple of years ago. A Sixer in the parking lot.
Mike Scott.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
That's because they were trying to get money out of Mike Scott.
That's not the primary story, but it is. It has it. Listen, I wouldn't even think to make that a primary part of the conversation, but it's infiltrated this station enough where it's not primary, but it's certainly not ancillary. Like, it's become a part of the conversation. And I get it. It's a roll of the dice. I mean, at this point in my life, I'd rather watch it at home. I really would. You have your bathroom, you have your fat TV, suck on it. Oh, jeez. Is that what it sounded like? 877-337-6666. Did I do the Town Fair Tire? I don't think I did. We are inside of our Town Fair Tire studio. Our friends at Town Fair remind you that you always get the guaranteed lowest price on name brand tires from Connecticut to Maine. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. And also, before Eli won his first chip, I know it's easy to forget about this now, but not many of you believed in Eli. Let's be honest. Not many of you believed in Eli. Not many of you thought the Giants were about to embark on that sick, riveting run that was punctuated by a championship. Now, I don't think it's going to happen. But to say that it cannot happen is ridiculous because it's happened not once, but twice very recently with this team. So you guys are rocking and rolling. You're ready to go. And so are we. Tiki and Tierney on the fan. Ike Reese is going to call us what time? 12:20? All right, so we'll do a little smack talking with him. We'll make our picks later. The jersey situation will be resolved at noon sharp. We'll have video. We'll have proof whichever way I go. Tiki and Tierney right here on the fan.